Hi my friends, in this video I am going to show you how to make a donut. So by the way, without any delays, let's start. So I am using Blender 4.5.3 LTS. So now I am going to come out of this panel, zoom in a little bit and I'll delete this cube and I'll press Shift A and add a mesh. And in mesh we'll go and add a torus. So now we have a ring shape structure here. Without clicking anywhere, we'll go to this panel, we'll enlarge it and we'll increase the major radius. So I'll give it to 3. Oh, not the major radius. Oh my god, it went. So I'm going to add it again. So I'm going to give this, I'll decrease this actually. I have to decrease this and I think this should be okay. 0.42 0.42 meter. This I think this will be okay. So now what we'll do is now we are going to add a subdivision modifier. So we are going to modifiers, add a modifier, and we'll add a subdivision modifier. So and I'll give the subdivision to 2 or else 3. Yeah, I'll give 3 to both. And now I'm going to apply this modifier. Now we have our basic structure of the donut. So now what we'll do is we'll make it little bit of bumpy. As you can see in donuts, it's a little bit of bumpy and it's kind of rough. So to make that, first we'll add a displace modifier and we'll give the type as clouds. So now I'll decrease this size. Oh, it's creating weird shapes, so I have to decrease the level. Yeah, so now I have the shape. I'll decrease 1 and I have now a shape. It's not perfect but it's okay. So I'll increase this is 0.150. Yeah, just a little bit more now, or else I'll give this as 8. I'll write 8 here. Yeah, this would be okay. So now I'll go to the sculpt mode and I'll sculpt out a little bit of rough edges. Not rough edges, rough shapes. So first we have to apply this modifier, displace modifier, and then I'll go to the sculpt mode, and now I'll go to clay strips and I'll extend this. Yeah, so now I have a many brushes. So now I'll come to this top and I'll enable this stick. I'll set as Dino Topo. I'll click the stick and I'll press as OK. So now what I'll do is I'll go here and I'll decrease the detail size to at least 8. And now if I draw something, it's a lot smoother than before. Yeah. So now I'm going to reduce, or else this will be okay. So now I'll make it a little bit of rough. So it's not too smooth as it is. So I'll make this type of lines around the donut, so it will be a little bit of rough, and later we'll smooth this out. Yeah, we'll do a little bit on top also. um, in top it's we'll do a little bit less, not too much, but we'll do it. And we have to also focus on the invert sides, so it's like too round now, so we have to make a little bit bumpy again. Yeah, so now we have made it I think I made it too much, so I'll press Ctrl Z. Yeah, this would be okay. So now I'll do a little bit on top, and I'll make the surface imperfect. Also on the bottom. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Now we can select the smooth brush, this brush smooth, and we are going to smooth this out. So now I'll increase the radius. So we'll smooth this out. Yeah, so we are going to smooth this out, and after smoothing it will look a little bit of imperfect, but it will be smooth. Yeah, so you can see it's smoothened now, so it's like it looks like a rough shape now, so it has taken the shape of donut now. So uh but you can see in some places it's like still not too much smooth, and it looks like a little bit sharp. So still we have to do in some places, as you can see there, little bit. So you have to do it a little bit smooth, not too much sharp, or else it will look more boxy than a donut. But make sure it is a random shape other than like shape that we made earlier. And on the bottom also. Now we can check it. Okay, it's looking nice now. Uh, yeah, so looks nice. But the problem is, it still looks like a 3D model, so it should be a little bit of realistic. So I'll go to the edit mode by pressing tab or go from here. So now I have here a bunch of very hard to explain geometry because we have sculpted. So basically it should be a little bit of bumpy. So what we are going to select a bunch of vertices like this, and we'll just grab it in random axis. But instead of doing that and getting this result, we'll on this proportional editing by pressing here and grabbing into y-axis. So this will let us grab this part. So now it still looks like a donut. It's not something new. So now we are going to do several things like that to make it more bumpy. Or else we can just select random, and we'll just decrease the ratio, and random see this should be okay. Little less ratio, yeah. And now I'll just scale it out. Oh, I just forgot what I'm doing. Yeah, so now what I'll do is I'll grab an y-axis. So okay, so I'll try to make it a little bit bumpy, not too much, little bit. Looks like some, if I smoothen it now, how will it look? It looks like, what should I say? It looks like something else. So wait a minute, I'll go to edit mode again, and now what I'm going to do, I'll press Ctrl Z. Yeah, so now I'm going to do, what I'm going to do is I'm going to subdivide this more, only one time. Okay, so it's now full orange. So now I'll come out of this mode. I'll select out and I'll select random, and I'll increase the ratio a little bit, not too much, little. Also seed, yeah. Now I'll scale it like the previous time, but little bit, yeah. So now if I smoothen this out, it looks like a type of donut with this type of rough surface. So the, in the sculpt mode, we'll go to sculpt mode again, and now we'll sculpt some places more to make it more realistic, to make the structure basically more realistic. So I'm going to smooth this out a little bit, and some places like these places, because this is going to be on the table side or the surface side, the floor, so it should be a little bit of plain instead of more bumpy, not too much, a little bit. So yeah, if you have made more like, what should I say, more flat, you have to make it little bit of bulgy, so it's like, looks like a donut. So I made it little too far, like too okay, so I'll just create here, yeah. So now I'll smoothen this out. I'll just smooth it like this. Yep. Yeah, so now I'll also smooth the inside part. Here also. So this is the top part, and it's the donut is too bumpy, so I'll smooth this side out a little bit. That should be okay. I'll smooth this side a little bit, from the bottom also a little bit, also here. Yeah. So I'll pull some parts out, like I did before. I'll scale this, not too much, little. That should be okay. Type of, yeah, that should be okay. Oh, I'll go to my main part. Yeah, it looks nice now. Oh, yeah, it looks nice now. So we have done making the basic structure of donut. So in the next video, we are going to make the icing, and we are going to um, make the glossiness of icing and also the drippiness. So this is enough of this video. In next video, we are going to make icing, and it's going to be interesting. So for now, bye bye.